people were like queuing in a queue, as I did, for 3 days, you know, making shifts. That was a self-organization of the people. You know, for 3 days, so you always came for 2 hours, then you left, and the day after you came for another 2 hours, and people were helping themselves in a line like this because they knew why. Because on the day, D-Day, when the sale was open, even though I was 11th in the line after these 3 days, 5 minutes before the opening of the store, some people from the store came, opened the store, etc. And suddenly, even when I was 11th in the line, there was not enough seats for me for the trip to, what was it, France, Western Europe, which was supposed to be of a number of 14 or something. So clearly things were going on. So I ended up in the trip to Greece, a wonderful country, and I spent my 2 weeks. And what happened was that I sold my record collections. My parents gave me some money. It costed 20,000 crowns, which was a lot of money at the time, a lot of money. So they were not many 20 or 20 years old young people taking this trip, and this didn't escape to the people traveling. You know, when on this day I came to the meeting point, there was this, oh yes, there were young people like you last year, they didn't return, and I was like, oh no, that's not my case, and you know, I have my sleeping bag with me, sleeping bag for a trip in the hotel. You know, they were things, and then I was selling these albums, so obviously I had to tell to people because they wouldn't understand why I'm selling the albums. So I think I was very lucky. There must have been at least maybe 40, 50 people who knew that I was emigrating. Nothing ever happened to me. Nobody, you know, denounced me, because there were cases when this happened. People were already with their luggage, and 2 hours, that's the way they were doing it. They were coming to the house 2 hours before you were leaving, and they just took your passport and you went nowhere.